Hi, Ron Benning, SacramentoInvestor.com and StocktonInvestor.com, giving you a market update for the month of July for fourplexes in the Sacramento and Stockton markets. This report is for Ron Benning and Sean Milam's clients. The first thing that is important to understand is that if you're watching what's in the media, you're getting a complete misrepresentation about what's happening out there in the market. Our goal at SacramentoInvestor.com and StocktonInvestor.com is to bring you an unbiased statistical analysis of what's happening in the market so that you can make an informed decision. I think that when you look at the statistics of what's happening on the ground, you're going to find that it's a lot different than what you might be hearing in the media right now. Let's start by taking a look at the Sacramento market. I'm going to put some statistics up. In considering the type of market that we're in, a buyer's or seller's market, what is the most important thing to look at is the amount of inventory and the amount of buyers active in the market and what those trends are. As you can see by looking at the report, last year at this time we had 22 fourplexes on the market in the Sacramento market, and we only had 14 at the end of July this year. So that means 1/3 less inventory. Now, what makes this really interesting is if you take a look at the charts again, you're going to see that last July that we only had 2 pending sales for the whole month. And this July in the same market we had 6 pending sales. So what that means, half the inventory with triple the amount of pending sales. And as you can figure out from there, you'll see that it is a seller's market. If you take a look at the statistics for the months of inventory, we have 2.8 months supply of inventory. So that definitely still falls into a seller's market, but it is actually not a strong seller's market. At 3 months, we would start to get into somewhat of a neutral market. If we look at the prices in Sacramento for fourplexes in the last month, list price and sale price, we actually are following into a neutral territory at this point. Now let's take a look at what's happening in the Stockton market. When we look at the fourplex market and the Stockton market, it, at this point is a very small market, so we have to be kind of careful about interpreting percentages of increase and decrease because they can be biased based on a small limited sample pool. But the bottom line is if we take a look at this time last year, we had 6 fourplexes on the market. Then we have 4 fourplexes on the market in Stockton. This year we had 4 pending sales. Last July for fourplexes. This July we have 3 pending sales. So the average list price and sale price is neutral. In such a small sample size, it's hard to read too much into that. It is still a seller's market in Stockton for fourplexes. We have less than 1 month supply of inventory down there for fourplexes. In kind of summarizing it all, and you can look at the reports to see the statistics for yourself, it appears that the very limited inventory for fourplexes in the greater Sacramento and Stockton markets right now is still keeping it to be a seller's market. Also understand that we are having strong demand, or at least as strong of demand as we've had in the past. I think a lot of this demand is brought on by the fact that with COVID-19, a lot of the companies in the Bay Area have said that they will permanently allow people to telecommute. What we are starting to see is that rents in the Bay Area are already starting to fall as a result of this. I think that that's going to push people into the Sacramento and Stockton markets for all types of real estate. In conclusion, there's always good deals in each type of market segment. But right now it looks like it's a seller's market for fourplexes. Doesn't mean we can't get you a decent buy if one comes up, but I don't see that the market's going to allow for any bargain hunting right now in the market for fourplexes. Feel free to reach out to me or Sean with any of your questions. Our phone numbers are down below, and we look forward to helping you to buy your next investment property.